what's up you guys? I wanted to share with you all of the things that I take with me whenever I am traveling. So this is like kind of very similar to what I actually have on my full makeup routine. I can't obviously take my entire makeup routine with me. Everything is in this bag from Ulta Beauty. Before we get too into it, please make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. I would really appreciate it and you would be helping me out so much. I basically only took my most well-worn products on this haul, so it's just I might use a slightly different product than what I'm showing here, or I might use like different colors of products. So the first thing that I have is this liquid foundation from Essence. It's called the Magic Filter Glow Booster, and it is a very, very lightweight, light coverage foundation from them, and it does have a bit of a healthy glow with it. So what I like to use a couple of pumps all over my face here, and then I like to actually set it with this powder foundation from Essence. Can you tell that I really like drugstore products? This is the powder foundation. It's their 16-hour cover and last powder foundation in shade 8, which is Sand. And this is actually kind of cool because it comes with two different like levels. The first level is just the actual fan with the foundation, and then the second level actually has like a mirror, and it has a kind of cool little sponge. I don't use this sponge very often. I either use like a brush or an actual sponge for it, but this is a very helpful sponge for like really quick dabs for, you know, touching up or something. So that is kind of like my base layer. This one is the main thing, and then this one is kind of to set it. Everything is like kind of set, and that is basically all that I use on my actual face. And then we can go right into my eye area, which is the next thing that I normally do. The first thing that I like to do is take this eyeliner from the Ulta Beauty collection and just kind of line my lips. I don't like do wings or anything like that. It's a very, very simple kind of just like outline your actual like eye shape using this. I really like this kind of eyeliner, and it comes like this. It's retractable too, which is really helpful. So you can just like, you don't need a sharpener or anything. You can literally just like use it. For it, the next thing that I like to use is this from Wet n Wild. Actually, I used to use an Essence mascara, but I recently got this one from Wet n Wild, and it is the Mega Length mascara from Wet n Wild. I normally do 2 coats of it for the first coat, and then I let it dry and do the second coat. This is a very good mascara in general because it does not flake at all, which is really helpful, and it doesn't leave you with like raccoon eyes either, which is also really, really helpful. Everybody knows how much like raccoon eyes sucks. And then the last thing that I do in terms of like my eye area is just kind of define my eyebrows a little more with this really ancient and kind of crusty looking pencil that I took from my mom like when I was a teenager still, and I use this e.l.f. pencil sharpener to sharpen it, and I literally just like follow my natural eyebrow shape and just kind of fill them in a little bit more wherever I like need to make it a little bit more dramatic than what it normally is. And that is basically the entirety of what I put on my face when I do like makeup and stuff. Next, I kind of go in with a couple of different products, like depending on my mood for the day. I either use this Rosy Lips from Vaseline on the base of my lips, or I use this lip mask from Sephora, and that kind of just helps me to make my base lip very smooth and very soft because I have very dry lips and I need like that additional moisture from one of these two products. This one has a slight pink glow, that's why it's Rosy Lips, and this one is very clear. So depending on what I'm wearing on that day, I will bounce between these two. This is also a really good hydrating mask overnight in case you're looking for something like that. And then if I'm doing something that's kind of like just your lips but better, which is normally what I do, I have this butter gloss from NYX. I really love NYX products. They're also good and high quality, and for the price point I think they're really, really amazing. It's in shade Praline. It is my favorite shade from them. Here it is. It's my favorite shade from them. It's a very generic kind of pink brown lip gloss. These don't have very high pigmentation, so you can build it up if you want or just do one layer and it will look really, really good. I really love this gloss, so much so that I actually have another one that is unopened currently for this too, for when I run out of this, because I go through this so quickly. In general, if I'm looking for something a little bit more dramatic though, I have this also from NYX, and it's also a butter gloss, and it is in shade Rome. It's a slightly darker shade to this one, you can see here. So it's a little bit more dramatic if you're going like out or going to dinner or something. That is in terms of like what I actually do on a day-to-day basis, like one of these two, a foundation and then like a little bit of eye stuff. If I want to wear a lipstick, or if I'm going somewhere and like I need a lipstick or something, I would normally put on this. Now this is a travel makeup bag edition, so it's not what I would normally have on hand. I have way too many lip products, but this is the one that I reach for most often, the NYX matte lipstick. This is in shade Soft Spoken, and it is a really nice shade. I really like the fact that it is, again, one of those like your lip but better kind of shades. It's a matte lipstick, but unlike most matte lipsticks, it is not very drying on the lips, which I really appreciate, because I have such dry lips that I need like every little bit of moisture that I can get, and this is a really good shade for just having like a dramatic lipstick, more high coverage kind of shade that you might want to look for. If I am interested in something that's just like more glossy in general, I would use this. This is an Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss. I think that these do come scented, at least my last one did, and this one was strawberry scented as far as I remember. It's a very glossy formula that has a little bit of a red like kind of sheen to it, but it's not that like super glossy or super like red either. So I really like this one if I'm kind of tired of just having like a nude lip. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments down below what your travel makeup bag has and what kind of steps you do in your routine. Bye!